walking or shopping. So I just came on to do a quick video to let you know today's Saturday, end of the week, and for some the beginning of the week. But I just want to share that it's the end of the week of a lot of the store sales. And I know things are tight for some people, but you got to make it work for you. You can't no longer sit down and wait for things to happen for you. You have to get up and you have to move. You have to move it out. You know, under the ministry I was under for almost 30 years, the Lord had her to teach me a lot of things about living in many different facets of my life. And one of the things I learned, and for those who've seen my other videos about shopping, you know, single mom, 3 children, then grandchild, and God raised them up on a coupon ministry. Coupon ministry also in the spirit of helps, which was a big helps, you know, helping hand, teaching me how to, you know, pay my bills and things like that. So I'm just coming out sharing with you a tip for today is try to meet those sales if you can. And if you only have a few dollars, then try to look in the paper, look on your app, go into the store closest to you and see what's on sale. You have to hit those sales when the prices are lower. I'm not going to say low, but lower, instead of waiting until Sunday when it goes off sale, you know, and then the prices go up. It's the beginning of the celebration. People are moving. They're doing things with their family. They're trying to get prepared. They're trying to pull the menus together, and prices are high. If you don't have a coupon or a savings plan, it's going to be high for you. So you have to strategically plan your moves with the resources you have to take and make it work for you and your family or for yourself. So you have to get up. You have to move around. You have to go to the flea market. You have to go to the different places and stores and discount stores. Don't be ashamed to shop at the Goodwill, y'all. There's so many people I had that spirit of, I'm not going in the Goodwill. I'm not going to the Salvation Army. Who do I think I was? I didn't know how my mother was making it because I wasn't really focused and being taught in that aspect. But yeah, you know, see if you can take and find what's on sale today for Thanksgiving. That's coming next week if you can, and save a dollar. So I just went and ShopRite, and I was able to get Palmolive this week on sale, limit of 4, digital coupon, $1.24 a piece. Regular price is over $3. So you have to have a plan. What am I going to go to the store that I can get to also make it past this time? Because tomorrow, that same $1.25 I paid for Palmolive today will go back up to at 11:59 crossing over to 12 a.m. It's going to go back up to almost $4. So you have to plan. If you're going to do your Thanksgiving, you have to try to go when the prices are lower. See how much the turkeys are going for. You know, sometimes people have extra turkeys that they're trying to get rid of. Offer somebody maybe a couple of bucks to pick it up from them if they're not going to use it right now. You know, so there's ways that you can make it, take care of yourself and your family, but you have to move. You cannot sit down and expect life to happen to you and better to come. I was a person like that. I didn't know, but I was being taught, how am I going to take care of my family with what I have? I remember the first time that the Lord sent me to the coupons, way past before I met the ministry I was under. I was under another ministry. But I'm not going to talk about that today. I'm going to talk about what the Lord had me to do. I gathered up my coupons that I had cut. I was sitting on my bed and I was like, how am I going to get food for my kids? It was going into the winter time. I gathered all the change I had. I sat in my room cutting coupons. It's kind of hard to get coupons now, but they have them online, the digital coupons. You use it for what you can. Even big families and stuff. You might have to have your husband's card. You might have to have an auntie's card if they're not using it. But don't take people's cards if they're using it or you don't call and ask them. So making those moves is, I got the coupons together and a handful of change. And I went to my grocery store. It wasn't a big brand name store, a smaller store in my community. And I went. And I went in what those coupons that I can't, and I looked at them, I read them, I walked up and down the aisle, and I was able to get, I think I came out of the grocery store with maybe 4 bags of grocery, and I came out with change in my hand, because at that time, this was almost 30 years ago, the coupons were matching up, and they had a lot of great sales. What I'm still looking at, I'm going back as the Lord leads me, and I'll teach you more about couponing, where you can make ends meet based on what you have, but you have to be strategic and you can't be greedy, because that's one of the problems with the coupon system and them rushing to take and not have paper coupons, because people became greedy. When you're trying to make it, I understand, but you also have to be mindful of this is those people's businesses. And one of the things that was, we would run our coupons, the Lord would have us to run our coupons. We always had to be mindful sometimes to give back, where I might get money back from them back then, but also money is a tool to help you to make things work for you. Unfortunately, a lot of people misuse it, a lot of people abuse it, but you can't get caught up in that. You got to make it those moves for you and your family. So be encouraged, and be encouraged. God is a way maker. God is a provider, but you got to move with him. You can't keep doing your own thing and thinking you got it. He has a system. God has a system. The woman of God told me years ago, God has a system inside of a system. Respect it. Because if you don't respect it, I don't want to tell you what's on the other side. You want to make it work for you, keep in line, in divine alignment with the word of God, and God will bring you through every time. So be encouraged, hit those sales, get those flyers, circle them. It's work. Yes, it's called work. A lot of people don't want to do it. Work. Make it work for you and your family. You have a great Saturday. Enjoy. Let me know or leave in a comment all the great deals that you find today. Talk with you later. Have a great one. Have a beautiful holiday. Bye-bye.